Hi everybody, thank you for joining me for today's abs and arms. We will be using a TheraBand or a resistance band if you have one. If not, you can use a belt, a scarf, or just do everything without. So let's start lying down. Bring yourself down onto your back, lying on your mat. And just to get some awareness around where you are, your proprioceptive awareness, where your body is in space. And just an intentional awareness around how you are showing up today, how you feel physically, what's happening in your mind, where your attention is, and if you can, take it into the boundaries of your mat and to the boundaries of your body. Feel here that you can breathe and your ribs expand as you breathe in and you breathe out and they come together. And each time as you breathe, you can use it as a new opportunity to draw your focus and attention a little bit more intently and completely into your body, eliminating any distractions that you are coming in with. As you continue to breathe now, also looking for the connection of your core. Just take these first few breaths of our movement sequence to draw your belly in, core engages, feel that strong connection on your exhale. This is important because we're going to start with a little bit of ab work. So as you feel that your core is connected and you are ready in your mind and body, pick up your band and I want you to take it behind your head. So I'm going to start just lying here on it. Now my tails are really long, so if you have shorter tails, or if you have long tails as well, then you'll probably have to leave them hanging down a little bit like me and hold pretty close towards your ears. Then I want you to just lift your hands up and let your head be heavy in the band, kind of like a little bobblehead here. And just notice as you're there that you can let the band take all of the tension and then set it back down. Now on your exhale, we're going to change and do a curl up. So I want you to exhale, curling up, drawing your abdominals in, and then releasing down. And when I do this, I'm doing it from my abdominals, my upper abdominals, doing this curling up. And the band is here kind of as this extra bit of feedback to help you really get out of your neck and feel this flexion of your thoracic spine, cervical spine, while you maintain this neutral pelvis. Exhale, curling up. Inhale to lower. Just doing 3 more like that. 2. Last one. Now hold yourself up. Keep yourself in the same curl up. Then you're going to press your arms and return. Lengthening out, elbow extension, and return back. So I'm not letting the band move my head at all. I'm doing this work here into my arms. Feel this controlled exhale and connection of your core, ribs together. Last 2. Very good. Then lowering yourself down, take the band out from behind your head and you can leave your head down on the floor. Then hold on to the band. Now you're going to hold on to it just in both hands. Send your arms up over your shoulders. A little bit of shoulder work to help you get organized. Protract, shoulder blades peel off the mat. Retract, feel them stick back down. Exhale, protracting. Draw your belly in so your ribs come together. Inhale, retract, squeezing them together in behind. And then find that neutral position of your pelvis and your shoulder girdle. And then pull out on the band and return. Now what I want you to check in with here as you're doing this is that when you pull out, it's your delts initiating, so right up here at the top. And your shoulder blades, your scaps are staying along the same place on the mat. So you may feel them underneath you, but they're not retracting or protracting like we did there at the beginning. Then hold the tension on. Exhale, curling up. Inhale to lower. Rewind to the work we did when the band was behind your head. And you could have that connection from using your core to take the tension out of your neck. Same thing here now, even though you no longer have the band to support you. So just imagine the band is there. Have that imaginary band allowing you to curl up. Do 3 more. 2. Last one. And then leave yourself down, lower your arms down. Take the band down to your pelvis. And I want you to have your hands grounded down here on the floor, just alongside you. So I have the band is taut, but there's not really too much tension on it. Then on your exhale, pelvis lifts straight up and lower down. Pelvis lifts straight up and lower down. With your triceps here at the top, thinking about them pushing into the mat and then releasing. Slight squeezing of your glutes and hamstrings at the top, ribs collect together. Then hold up on your next one, lift the band off. Now keep a bit of tension on, lower it down, control and lift. Find your breath here, connecting in. 3 more. 2. Last one. Now pause when it's down by your thighs. You're going to pivot in one direction, doesn't matter which one. Then split the band apart, return back, other direction. Split the band apart, return back, other direction. So in the meantime here, as you're doing this, try to check in that you're not having anything change in your lower body. So you're still getting that rib collection, core is engaging. We're going to do 1 more on either side. And then lower your arms down, lower your body down, and put the band to the side. Very good. With the band to the side, now just hug your knees into your chest, gently rocking from side to side. And then we're going to do some exclusive ab work, so without the band. Let's take your hands behind your head. Have that same vision that you had when you were doing your curl up earlier with the band behind. Then on your exhale, lift your legs up into tabletop. Exhale, curling up. Inhale, lower. Do a few like this, looking for your femurs to be really heavy in your hip sockets so that you're not hanging out in your hip flexors. Then you're going to hold up on your next one, press your arms, return back and lower. Exhale, lift, press, return and lower. 3 more like this, deepening of your abdominals. Feel that your shoulders pull down or your shoulder blades pull down towards your ribs. Last one here, holding up, single leg extension, pressing out and swap. So as much as you can, think about maintaining this neutral pelvis and that depth of your abdominals. And then your leg just is lengthened out. It's pulled out long, 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 long. And then it comes back in, core connecting, breath guiding. Last 3, 2, last one. Hug both of your knees into your chest, lower yourself down. Bring your legs down to the mat, extend your arms up overhead, lengthen out your legs. So now your whole body will be stretched out long along the floor. Flowing through a roll up now, lift your hands up. Tuck your chin towards your chest, drawing in, spinal flexion, coming up, reaching through, tucking your tailbone under, returning back. Continue on at your own pace. Now, if you need assistance to come up, feel free to put your hands here behind your hamstrings to help you. Be present in your own body here. You're looking for this spinal flexion, tailbone tucks, drawing your belly in, reaching up, allowing this awareness to come through, broaden across your collarbones. We're going to do 1 more and then we're going to finish in the upright seated position. Very good. Pause there. Reach for your band. Now you're going to take the band and place it around your feet. So just place it there on the bottoms of your feet and have it even if you can, so that you have even distance of tail on either side. And then I want you to just have a little bit of tension on the band to start, and use it to help you come upright really tall. So you're right up on your sits bones, tall spine, elbows are bent. Feet are dorsiflex, so you'll have your toes coming towards you, and then pull and release. Think about this connection here from your center. So as you pull back, find that your ribs can connect together, draw your belly in, pelvic floor lifts. Controlled work here. Focusing on allowing your spine to stay upright. So resist the urge to have any slouching or tilting of your pelvis. 3 more like this. 2. Last one, when you are back, cross your band over. Elbows out to the sides, starting with your rowing. Press and return. Now, if this is enough for you, stay here just like this. Otherwise, come with me, we're going to add some abdominal work. So as you row back, you're going to tuck your tailbone under, and then control and return everything back upright. Tucking under, rowing, flexing, and returning. And you can think of your pelvis, it is the start of your spine, and think of it like a wheel that is rolling back. So you're creating this rounded tire shape that lets you roll back and then return. This time when you are back, pause there, press and pull. Now if you are not in the roll back, that's fine. Just continue on with your rowing from your upright position. Thinking about this breathing, drawing in, checking in that your shoulders can stay depressed for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Very good. Returning back upright. Now, depending on the length of your band, you can either leave it crossed like this or straighten or take them on either side. I'm going to leave mine crossed. Now, it doesn't matter how much you can pull the band, but we're thinking about this opposition. So we're going to pull in opposite directions. Tall spine, opening up and return. Switch over, opening up and return. Now I'm actually coming now into a bit of extension, as you can see. So inhale, extend as you pull if you wish. If it is not good for you, then just stay in your neutral spine. Allow your breath to be the guide here again. Inhaling, ribs expand as you extend. Last one on this side, one more switch. Very good. Then uncross your band if it is crossed. Start with your arms broad out to the sides. Find that little bit of tension on your band. And now you're going to keep your arms there as you tuck your tailbone under, flexing and returning. So now we're doing this little bit of isometric work in your upper body. So feel those shoulders staying engaged. Try to have them drawing down, not flexing up to your ears. And if this starts to get too much in your neck, then let the tension off the band. We're going to do 3 more here. 2. Last one. Yes, very good. Okay, coming upright. Take your band off your feet and just find a comfortable seated position. Now you can be up on your knees, you can be standing. I'm just going to sit here in my cross-legged position. And then take the band out in front of you. Doesn't matter which side you start on. Pull one to the side, return. Other one to the side, return. So have this broadening across your collarbones. This is important work for your posture. It lets us work your pecs across the front. And often if we have poor posture or we're round in our upper back, they get really short and tight. So it's important to strengthen them and let them open up a little bit. Then putting it together, out and return. Finding the control, press in and out. Then hold a bit of tension on, pull and press. Again, all this posture work, feel that little squeeze of your shoulder blades behind, not coming into extension, but just a little bit of a squeeze. By now, if your shoulders are burning, you're doing a great job. Almost there, 3 more. 2. Last one. Very good. Lower your arms down. Turn yourself back around so you can be lengthwise on the mat with your feet down at the end. Keep holding on to your band because we're going to need it once we get down there. And come through your roll down to get down onto the floor. So extend your arms forward, then tuck your tailbone underneath, rolling down onto the mat. Now once you are there, bend your knees, placing your feet on the floor, and extend your arms out in front. On your exhale, drawing yourself up and lowering down. Now we're going to prepare here for hundreds. So I want you to feel the broadening across your shoulders and the opening of your collarbones. And then you have several options for your feet here. So you can leave your knees bent with your feet on the floor. You can bring your legs up to tabletop, or you can extend them out. Now, if you're coming up the tabletop, you'll probably have to put your band behind you. Otherwise, every other version, you can have it in front of your thighs. So setting yourself up, exhale, peeling up. Choose your leg variation, and then pumping with your arms. So feel here, I'm pulling the band apart just a little bit of tension on. Triceps are working. Deep work from my center here, keeping my abdominals deep and staying in the curl up. Have that connection all the way through your body. This is full body integration. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 30 left. You're almost there. That's 20. And then 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Arms come down, legs come down, then you can have them into your chest. Gently let yourself go side to side. Take your band there around your knees while you're there. And then let it come out to the sides. And just hold on to it on one side, or both tails on one side. And use it as a bit of leverage to pull your knees over and shift your gaze in the other direction. And then bring yourself back through the center, other side. So switch over. My knees are coming over in one direction. My gaze switches in the other, gives you that really lovely thoracic rotation. Then bringing yourself back, taking the band off and putting it to the side. Hold on to your hamstrings to bring yourself up. Coming up to be in your Z-sit position. So both your knees are going to go to one side. Find yourself up in your tall position. And then over onto your forearm, up the same direction of your knees. And press yourself long. We're going to finish with this beautiful lateral flexion as we culminate with the ab work and the arm work. The connection with your breath and your body. Switching over here to the other side. Reaching up and over. Look for this suctioning down of your armpit into your ribs. Returning back up. Switching over. Both your knees now go into the other direction. Lengthen up tall to start. Try to find your pelvis squared off and both of your sits bones grounded down. And then down onto your forearm. Folding across, reaching through. Look for those beautiful geometric shapes you can create with your body. And then bringing yourself back up. Other side, pressing along. And then parking yourself in the middle. You can come to whatever comfortable position you would like to be in, sitting, standing, lying. And then take your hands to your ribs and breathe in and breathe out. Do that a few times. And then wiggle your hands around so you can wrap them all the way around your body. Give yourself this really nice hug as you have a nice squeeze. And then release. Take your hands down by your sides. Take another really nice deep breath as you acknowledge that you showed up today and came here to do this work and look after yourself. And you did a really great job of it. Thanks so much for being here with me. Can't wait to see you again for the next class.